Have you ever wondered if you might smell and not even know it? What if people were too polite to tell you, just like our dear friend James, whose odor could clear a room faster than a fire drill? Science says your nose may betray you when it comes to your own scent. But don't worry, we're diving into hilarious and helpful ways to detect and fix the funk. Hey there, friend. If you've ever caught a whiff and thought, wait, was that me? You're not alone. Today's video is your cozy, no-judgment guide to keeping fresh from head to toe. We'll laugh, we'll learn, and we'll tackle stink with a smile. So get comfy, maybe grab some fresh socks, and let's get started. Before you dive into the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support helps us create more valuable videos tailored just for you. So you've got that tiny voice in your head asking, do I smell bad? And just don't know it? The truth is, many people can't detect their own odor due to something called olfactory adaptation. Our brains get so used to our own scent that it fades into the background. That's why others might notice it before we do. But here's the good news. There are simple, science-backed ways to check. Start with your clothes, especially underarms and collars. Remove them and give them a sniff. If you notice even a faint smell, it's likely much stronger to others. Also take note of how often you sweat. While sweat itself is odorless, bacteria love to party in those moist spots, producing the unpleasant smell we know as body odor or bromhidrosis. To test further, use tools like licking your hand, letting it dry, and smelling it, or scraping your tongue and smelling the scraper. If it stinks, you have your answer. The key is awareness. A quick sniff test might save you from embarrassment and awkward silence. You don't have to wait for someone to awkwardly tell you. Take the lead, check yourself, and stay confident and fresh. 1. The real causes of body odor and how to fix them. Now that you know how to check if you have a body odor problem, let's talk about why it happens and how to stop it in its tracks. One of the most misunderstood facts is that sweat itself doesn't actually smell. What creates the stink is the bacteria that thrive in warm, damp areas like your armpits, back, groin, and feet. These bacteria break down the sweat into acids, and that's when the odor shows up. The condition is known as bromhidrosis, and it's more common in people who sweat heavily, are overweight, have certain medical conditions, or eat a diet rich in pungent foods like garlic, onions, or curry. But it can affect anyone. Thankfully, the fix is often simple. Start by bathing daily with antibacterial soap, which helps remove the bacteria responsible for the odor. Pay special attention to underarms and skin folds. After washing, thoroughly dry your skin, since bacteria love moisture. Applying deodorant or antiperspirant can also help. Deodorants mask the smell, while antiperspirants reduce the sweat that feeds the bacteria. If you sweat excessively throughout the day, consider doing a quick wash-up in a restroom, patting underarms with a damp cloth, or even reapplying deodorant midday. Also, wear breathable fabrics and wash your clothes regularly. Clothes can trap odor even after a short wear, especially synthetic materials. And don't forget, your diet plays a role too. Certain foods release compounds through your pores. If you've cleaned thoroughly but the odor persists, consider reducing strong-smelling foods or trying a short diet cleanse. Small adjustments can make a big difference. By understanding the root of body odor, you take control of your freshness and your confidence. 2. Hair and scalp odor. The overlooked culprit. Once you've tackled body odor, it's time to shift focus to a sneaky source of unpleasant smell that often goes unnoticed: your hair and scalp. Just like your underarms, your scalp is full of sweat glands and oil-producing sebaceous glands. When sweat, sebum, natural oils, dead skin cells, and even environmental pollutants build up, they create the perfect environment for bacteria and yeast, and that means scalp odor. Many people mistakenly think their hair is fine just because it looks clean, but the real test comes from what's sitting on your scalp. One simple method to detect this: after a shower without using shampoo, run your fingernails across your scalp, then smell your fingers. If you catch a sour or musty scent, it's time to take action. To fix this, start with more consistent washing using a mild or anti-dandruff shampoo, especially if you sweat a lot or wear hats often. Avoid using too many styling products as they can trap odor-causing residue. Let your scalp breathe and make sure to dry your hair thoroughly after washing it. Helps prevent fungal growth. Also, be mindful of how often you touch your hair throughout the day. Constantly running your fingers through it can transfer oil and bacteria from your hands to your scalp, making the situation worse. Your hair frames your face, but it can also carry unwanted scents closer to those around you. Keeping it clean and fresh ensures that your overall hygiene doesn't get overshadowed literally from the top down. 3. Bad breath, halitosis. What your mouth might be telling others. Now that you've cleaned up from head to shoulders, let's talk about something even more personal: your breath. Mouth odor, or halitosis, is one of the most socially noticeable hygiene issues. Yet it often goes undetected by the person experiencing it. Just like your nose gets used to your body odor, it can also ignore your own breath. One of the most common culprits behind bad breath is the white coating on the tongue, a buildup of bacteria, food debris, and dead cells. That bacteria releases volatile sulfur compounds which are responsible for the foul smell. To check, look in the mirror and inspect your tongue. If it's coated, you may be overdue for a deep clean. Another method is the lick and sniff test. Lick your wrist, let it dry, and then smell it. You can also use a tongue scraper or floss, then smell them after use. If it stinks, your breath likely does too. The best fix? Brush your teeth and tongue twice a day. Incorporate flossing and consider using a mouthwash that targets bacteria, not just masks odor. Staying hydrated is also crucial. Dry mouth makes it easier for bacteria to thrive. If the smell persists, don't ignore it. Visit a dentist who can check for underlying issues like gum disease, tooth decay, or even digestive problems. There are tools like halometers that measure breath gases, though not always perfectly reliable. Fresh breath isn't just for first impressions, it's a signal of overall health. Taking care of your mouth can lift your confidence and invite people, not push them away. 4. Foot odor, the silent offender. Below the ankles, after addressing the top half of your body, let's move to an area many forget: your feet. Foot odor might seem less noticeable than bad breath, but it can be surprisingly pungent, especially in enclosed spaces. Unlike the mouth or scalp, you rarely get a warning. You can't always bend down and check, and others are unlikely to tell you. Foot odor is caused by the same bacterial process we mentioned earlier: sweat-meeting bacteria. Feet contain more sweat glands than any other part of the body. When moisture gets trapped inside socks and shoes, it creates a warm, damp environment that bacteria love. The fix begins with your shoes and socks. Don't wear the same pair of shoes every day. Rotate them so each pair can fully dry out. Choose breathable materials for footwear and socks, and most importantly, change socks daily, or more often if you sweat a lot. Your daily foot hygiene matters too. Wash your feet thoroughly with antibacterial soap, And don't forget to dry between your toes, a prime area for bacterial buildup. Using antiperspirant sprays or foot powders can reduce moisture and kill odor-causing microbes. For persistent issues, consider using a pumice stone to remove dead skin cells that harbor bacteria. Also, inspect your shoes. If they smell foul even after airing out, it may be time to let them go. Some foot odor problems are more intense and may point to underlying issues like fungal infections or excessive sweating, known as hyperhidrosis. In that case, a pharmacist or doctor can recommend special treatments or medical deodorants. Don't let your feet silently sabotage your cleanliness. With daily care and smart habits, even the strongest foot odor can be kept in check. 5. Intimate hygiene, the final frontier of freshness. Now that we've handled the feet, it's time to talk about the most private area of all intimate hygiene. This is a topic many shy away from, but it's an essential part of feeling fresh, confident, and comfortable in daily life, especially in close relationships. Ignoring hygiene in this region can not only lead to unpleasant odors, but also cause discomfort and even health problems. Let's be clear, the genital area is naturally warm and moist, making it a perfect breeding ground for bacteria and odors if not properly cleaned. Whether male or female, proper hygiene after using the toilet, during menstruation, or after intimacy is not just about cleanliness, it's about respect for your own health and the well-being of others around you. One of the most basic steps is to wash the area daily using lukewarm water and, if needed, a gentle, unscented cleanser that won't disrupt the area's natural pH balance. Avoid harsh soaps, douching, or fragrance products, which can lead to irritation or imbalance. After washing, dry the area completely before dressing to prevent excess moisture buildup. When using the restroom, wiping front to back is especially important to prevent the spread of bacteria. After bowel movements, consider using moist wipes or a bidet if available. After sexual activity, both partners should clean up to avoid lingering bacteria, sweat, or bodily fluids that can lead to odor. Your underwear choices matter too. Wear breathable fabrics like cotton and change undergarments daily or more often if you sweat. Tight-fitting synthetic materials can trap heat and moisture, which promotes bacterial growth. And while odor in this area can be natural, a strong or persistent unpleasant smell may be a sign of infection, such as a yeast infection or bacterial imbalance. Don't ignore it, seek medical advice early. Hygiene should be routine, but changes in odor, discharge, or irritation warrant professional attention. This area is closely linked to intimacy, emotional well-being, and self-esteem. Keeping it clean isn't just about being courteous to others, it's a way of honoring your own body. Intimate hygiene, like every other area we've covered, plays a major role in how others perceive us and how we feel about ourselves. When every part of you is well cared for, the confidence follows and it shows. Even with excellent hygiene routines from head to toe and everything in between, some odor problems may persist. If you've tried all the practical steps and still notice strong, lingering smells, it might be time to look beneath the surface. Persistent body odor, despite good habits, can signal underlying medical conditions. For instance, chronic bad breath may point to tooth decay, gum disease, or even digestive issues. Strong body odor can be linked to metabolic disorders, hormonal imbalances, diabetes, or liver and kidney problems. Excessive sweating, especially on the feet or hands, could be a symptom of hyperhidrosis. This is where professional support matters. Dermatologists, dentists, or general practitioners can help pinpoint the root cause and suggest specialized treatments, from prescription antiperspirants to medications and diagnostic tests. The key message? Don't normalize persistent odor. If it's affecting your confidence or quality of life, don't be embarrassed to seek help. Cleanliness is the first step, but sometimes true freshness requires medical insight. One of the most powerful lessons from this content is the importance of self-awareness and gentle self-care, even in areas we often overlook. As we age, our bodies change, skin thins, sweat patterns shift, and our ability to detect our own scent may diminish. Yet maintaining personal hygiene is not only about cleanliness, it's about dignity, self-respect, and emotional well-being. The way we smell can impact how we connect with others, how confident we feel in social settings, and how comfortable we are in our own skin. It's never too late to develop simple daily habits that enhance our quality of life. Whether it's brushing gently after meals, washing our feet with care, or choosing breathable clothing, each act is a quiet affirmation. I matter and I deserve to feel good. And when problems persist, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, it's a courageous step toward living fully and aging gracefully. Because true freshness isn't just about soap and water, it's about caring enough to show up for yourself every single day. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments one insight you gained and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback is invaluable and keeps us motivated. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support enables us to continue creating content that informs and inspires. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.